Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I got my wife here and someone who hasn't been on camera for quite some time, but we finally got her. Just our schedules are extremely busy, even though that we don't have kids. We always have something planned. We're gonna be doing a battle between two new releases that came out this year. Hugo Boss The Scent Magnetic, but also Givenchy Gentleman Society. So these will have to be decant reviews. I am done buying these new bottles. All right. Now we do have the dry down and the opening. So the opening's been there for a minute. Big difference?
Very big.
Okay, what about this one here? So that's the opening. And this is the dry down.
Yeah, big difference.
Alright, so let's just start off with Hugo Boss. Now this scent launched again 2023, and Fragrantica will state that it's 2022, so depending on where you look.
Okay.
Classification, not exactly sure, but I would say it's definitely some sort of aromatic fragrance. Now the note breakdown for Hugo Boss, very simple. It's going to be Maninka fruit. The mid is going to be Brand Absolute, which can be a fougere, a green note, or like an herb. So it does add something a little bit different. And the base is going to be vanilla. Now, you did smell the difference. Is there like a big difference when it comes to the scent profile? Like, do you get more something in the mid, or like the dry down? Like, I should say the opening, not the mid.
Let me think. Hold on. So I definitely get the fruity part.
Okay, more fruity here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel like it's not as much powdery. I feel like there's some kind of a spice in here.
Okay, alright.
I'm not sure what it is.
That's okay.
I don't get powdery.
You don't get powdery at all?
Not.
Okay.
Do you get powdery?
I do get a powdery undertone. It's not overly powdery, but it is kind of there.
Maybe a little bit, but I feel like there's some other kind of spice in there.
So you think there's a little bit more what's going on than what Profumo and Fragrantica are listing?
Yeah, maybe it's the green herbs. I don't know.
Okay, so maybe it's that Brand Absolute, because both websites, they only got 3 notes.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you like it though?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright, so let's go with the Givenchy. Launched this year in 2023, classed as a woody aromatic. The note breakdown, there's definitely a little bit more going on than the Hugo Boss. Now, top notes are going to be cardamom and sage. The mid is going to be French narcissus with 2 to 3 different kinds of vetiver. And the base is going to be sandalwood, vanilla, and cedar. Now, is there like do you get anything like that?
Okay, so this one I also feel like it's a little bit ashy.
Okay.
Or there's some kind of spice or something. But it feels like there's more sandalwood for sure. Okay. Cedar, that kind of thing. Definitely more wood-like type of fragrance.
What about florals? Do you get like a yellow floral at all?
Not really, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get any floral. I feel like if anything had a floral vibe to it, it would have been this one. It would have been in the opening.
Okay. Now when it comes to my takes for this Hugo Boss, for me it's pretty linear. Fruits, like a bit of a fougere-ish type of feel, but also that vanilla. It's sweet, fruity, powdery, quite aromatic. Now when it comes to the Givenchy, this is where there's a lot more development. This does open up green, it opens up floral, there's a little bit of spice to it, and as you did state, that woods. This, a lot of people get a lot of that narcissus, or like a yellow sort of floral, and I get that myself. Maybe it's just my skin where you can't get it, but that's alright. Now, if you had to choose, which one is more versatile?
I feel like this one.
The Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more pleasing.
Okay. A little bit more mass appealing.
Yeah, so you could wear it in many different settings, I feel. Okay. I'm not sure where you would wear this one to. I wouldn't recommend it for the office.
Okay.
But I would recommend it for like nights out kind of thing, maybe. Actually, now I talk it through, now I realize what you could wear it for.
What's that?
But I said, now that I talk it out, now I realize what you could wear it for. But yeah, this one feels more day to day. This one feels more special occasion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to state. Now, iris is not listed, but I do get like a bit of a powdery iris sort of feel. Now, I don't know if that's just my nose or if that's just my mind just so used to having iris in every single one of their fragrances. So that's their keynote. Now, For me, I think that they're both great scents. The Givenchy, I would say, is a little bit more grown, a little bit more polished, definitely a lot more gentlemanly. This is nice, but it's just kind of sexy to my nose.
Yeah.
It's definitely more playful. I think that the younger generation...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah? The younger generation can definitely wear it. I just find that this is more grown. Old guys like myself, if you want to wear it, you can. I personally do like it. Would you say that they're both fall and winter, or one's spring, one's autumn, what?
I think you could wear this for spring.
Okay.
I think that one definitely is fall and winter.
Now for me, this would be like more autumn and wintertime, but you can wear this in the springtime when it's like the transition from winter to spring. If you wear this,
got it.
Like we are in the last week of springtime. It's 24 degrees Celsius out right now. We're probably shining a little bit, but 24 degrees Celsius would probably be about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think that this is going to be a little bit too cloying. This one here, because of that floral note, it's definitely a spring scent, but you can also wear it during the fall. It's actually rather heavy, where I do think that you can wear it on a winter day as well. Now when it comes to the performance, they're both great. They're both like 9-10 hours. Price tag, believe it or not, the Hugo Boss is a better deal than the Givenchy. This at the Hudson Bay or just anywhere across Canada, so we're talking about Shoppers Drug Mart, which is our CVS or Walgreens, Holt Renfrew, HBC, and others, whatever, goes for $167 Canadian, right on the money. All across the board, it's the same price tag. Now when it comes to the Hugo Boss at the HBC, $113 to $138. In due time, they will definitely hit the discounters, but I can't really see this being like getting much of a deal in all honesty. Now when it comes to the overall preferred, I'm assuming you're going with this one.
Yeah.
Hugo Boss.
I like it more.
Just because of that playful nature?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot more pleasing. I think I would like to smell it on you.
So what are your final thoughts on this one? Like you said that this is more of a special occasion fragrance.
It's nice. I don't see it as a day-to-day kind of scent, like I said. Okay. If I had to like do a blindfold test and you didn't tell me what I was smelling, I would pick this one.
We're still going. I was gonna say we're still going with this one.
Yeah.
I could see the ladies, guys. If you're looking for like just you're going off the ladies' opinion, whether it's my wife, curly fragrance or curly scents, I think that they would say the same thing. Just because it's sweet, it's playful, it is. I gotta admit, it's sexy. But for me, I would go with the Givenchy. Believe it or not, I did not like this one earlier when I was testing it back in early April. Oh, really? I didn't like it. I just thought it was like too floral. Okay. If you don't like yellow florals, this is one that you're not going to like. And I find that this one here is going to be more for the mature gentleman. Okay. So gentleman society. So it just the name itself sounds kind of bourgeoisie. So a little fancy, but yeah, like for you to really pull this one off, you have to be a gentleman, a modern day gentleman. So dress up. This one here, you could dress up, but it's also a great night out fragrance. So we got the ladies' opinion on Hugo Boss, the scent Magnetic, but also Givenchy Gentleman Society. Love you too. So guys, we actually did a video like this a couple years ago where it was a Hugo Boss versus Givenchy. If you want to see that very video, right here, and whatever pops up right here. All right. So if you like this very video, please leave me one of these. I thank you for your time. Take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.